Hi everybody, you're watching White Mountains TV, coming to you from our North Conway studios with special guest and one of our favorite guests, Paula Graham of Zeb's General Store in North Conway. Paula, I go through the same thing every single day. What am I going to make for breakfast? What am I going to make for lunch? What am I going to make for dinner? It's tiring, it's confusing, it's complicated. Help me out.
This is a holiday weekend, so if you haven't come up with a cooler full of food and you drive to Hannaford and you see that you can't get close to it, or you go to Grants and there's no parking spaces, you know. Restaurants?
Forget about it.
That's right. So I thought I'll do breakfast, suppers, lunches, whatever, however you eat your food, and you can pick it up right at Zeb's because whenever that crowded, even when it's raining that you can't get to.
It's a lot quicker than some of the grocery stores and restaurants, that's for sure.
That's right. And if you know what you want, you can call ahead and we'll have it ready for you.
And, of course, there's nothing better for me, Sunday morning is pancake morning.
Right.
So, tell me about the pancakes.
So we have our buttermilk honey pancake mix. That's our private label with our private label syrups, which come from Fuller House in Lancaster. This comes from Kenyon Corn Mills down in Rhode Island. Everybody from Rhode Island knows that. I brought along I brought the low sugar, but we have high test blueberry syrup from Bar Harbor Jams also, if you want blueberry pancakes. And
I'm going to win. See, my kids, they seem to think it's a competition between Dad's pancakes and Mom's pancakes. Those are my next pancakes. I'm going to win.
And we have different flavors and other vendors too, but they're easy.
Yeah, we had someone come into our office a few weeks ago, and she was desperate to find New Hampshire-made maple syrup. You guys obviously carry New Hampshire-made.
Absolutely. Most of it. We have it from Maine and Vermont also, but most of ours is New Hampshire-made, and the best is Fuller House.
And of course, we're talking with Paula from Zeb's General Store in North Conway Village, and a lot of your products come from New England cottage industry stores.
It is, especially the smaller companies and all the food. I don't think this might be some Saratoga olive oil from New York, but the food is all New England.
All right. Well, I win breakfast. I'm making these pancakes on Sunday. My kids are going to have a new favorite. Love it.
So now we're going
right to dessert?
No, lunch or dinner. Okay. Well, that's the apple crisp. But you can eat that any time. It's apple season.
That's fruit. That could be the lunch.
So I'm thinking chili and cornbread. You know, that's something you can make.
Yep.
Quick and easy.
Ooh, and that's perfect for these cool autumn afternoons.
It's very fallish, isn't it? Very great autumnal lunch or supper.
Going over someone's house for the football game. You want to bring a dish.
Right.
That's good.
So we can go for that. Also, we have this Halliday Farms minestrone. This is the best minestrone I've ever found. Wrong leaf. I was on the wrong leaf.
I know. This is the leaf, Paula, right there.
Yep. I just, tomatoes. I do Italian sausage in it. It's a hit.
So, what do you need to add water to this? Is it like a soup that
it's
boiled?
A soup mix, and it's really, really easy. And of course, I do it all the time.
Got the noodles.
10 cups of water.
Yep.
The whole seasoning, half a pound of sweet sausage. I always put a dozen sausages cut up in it. Couple of carrots chopped, couple of celery ribs, and 28-ounce can of tomatoes. You can add some more kidney beans, and the beans also, you can separate them from the pasta and the peas if you like. Some people don't like the kidney beans. I had a customer, so I said, there's not that many. Take them out, use cannellini beans. And she says, oh, that's a good idea.
You are such a resource. If you ever have questions, Paula is not only, we've all seen the Hair Club for Men. I'm not only the president, I'm also a client. Paula is a client of Zeb's as well. She's tasted and sampled pretty much everything. And you've even altered recipes, so if you have a question, you go and you see Paula, she'll hook you up.
That's right, we do. And another snack, I probably should have brought it. If you've got a little bag of Swedish meatballs from the end cap at Hannaford's, and they're like 2-pound bags, so that's 36 half-ounce it's 64 half-ounce meatballs. A jar of the, chili sauce, the little skinny jar of chili sauce, and then New England cranberry apple chutney from us. Get the sauce ready, get it heated, you throw the frozen meatballs in and simmer them till they're done. It's a great football feast. We'll be sampling them Sunday.
Oh, okay. That's one of the things Zeb's does. You occasionally sample your food. So.
Yeah, we'll have dips in that Saturday.
Now, is that a Paula recipe, or did you get that from someone?
I got it from a lady that had chutney, but just didn't taste that great, so
Yeah.
I started fooling around with the others. And New England Cranberry Company has the best cranberry apple chutney. Or you could use plain cranberry, but it's got the winter seasonings in it, like the cardamom and the cinnamon and everything else, and it just comes out fabulously. But you do it with the Swedish meatballs, not the Italian, because the seasons would get you crazy. Seasonings.
So,
You know?
and that's, of course, the chutney you get at Zeb's.
Yep.
Right.
This is Cucina Aurora. If you're, they call it kitchen witchery. This is a hearty mushroom risotto. We have other
risotto.
kinds of risotto. We have the Stonewall Kitchen risottos. They're comparable in price. She's been on Channel 9's noontime thing.
Yeah.
She comes and samples on that. I've been dying to get her into the store. So we've got her product, and I'm trying to line her up for some winter sampling. You know, that she's a really good catch.
Every time I hear risotto, I think of Hell's Kitchen with that Gordon Ramsay. You know,
Oh,
that
yeah.
show. He always seemed to find fault with the risotto.
He finds
So
fault
if
with
only,
a lot of
if only
things.
those chefs had been using this risotto,
Really?
couldn't go wrong.
Right. Now, here is the best clam chowder you're going to get in a can anywhere, and it's from the Lammy's Inn down in Hampton, Lafayette Road. It's set back a bit. Whoa. Whoa. Anyways, it's set back a bit. You better edit that out, Scott. And it's, he probably didn't hear me. So it's also from the Old Salt Inn restaurant, the Old Salt Pub. One of my neighbors brought some from there, and I said, they have it in cans. I ordered a dozen just to have it home to try it. And I brought some in for Ray and the kids. And he said, order 4 cases. I said, oh, I ordered 2. And he said, get 4. And we've been.
Is it, so you've had it? Is
We've
it,
had it.
is it
It's-
legit? Because
it's
like I love
legit.
clam chowder, but I'm always nervous about things that come in a can.
This is, oh my God, and it's so creamy. And you can add cream, or if, like I tell people, if you've got health issues, heart issues, and clogged artery things, use fat-free evaporated milk. It's got the same texture as cream, but not the health ramifications. You know, so you can do that. And looky here, Union Oyster House crackers. We're
yeah.
carrying them. We're carrying their lemon basil dressing and a couple of other things in a bottle that I can't remember. But to get them into the store is Legal Seafoods.
Yeah.
Kind of nifty.
This will go great in clam chowder.
Okay, and the kids don't like chowder, but they'll always like piscetti, right?
Oh, yes.
Well, this
Ooh,
is
that's cute.
pumpkin
Oh, man.
pasta.
Is it made from pumpkin or just shaped like
No,
pumpkin?
it's shaped like pumpkins.
Yeah.
Little, you know. We also have dog, cat, dollar signs, Democrat, Republican, and a few bears, trees, and moose
Wow.
in pasta.
Really? So you
know,
could have moose pasta.
Right.
These, I like these shapes. If you were, I guess, patient enough, you could fill each one with them with ricotta or something
You could,
like that.
but that would be really more than I have time for on a holiday weekend.
Yep.
So, of course, the best sauce in town, besides what comes out of my own pot, is Vito's, from Vito Marcello's Bistro, and, of course, his dressing, which we have shipped everywhere.
Yeah, it's his sauce is delicious, and of course you can taste it right in the village at Vito Marcello's.
Absolutely.
But if you want to stock up on it while you're at Zeb's,
Well, the Canadians love this. They buy it by the case, and it's been to the point that we order about 8 cases a week.
now why do you think that is? Why is it the Canadians? Are they
Well, they don't-
sauce deficient up there?
No, they don't get down here that often,
Yeah.
and they love it. And it's more reasonable than what they can get up there. And if you love Vito's, you want
Canadians
Vito's.
are known for their good taste.
They are.
Yeah.
And, you know. So then I'm going to come to dessert because you have to have snacks for the kids.
You do.
Pumpkin chocolate chip cookies.
Oh.
Now, I always make my own Toll House cookies, and I make them for Father Steve up at Our Lady of the Mountains. He just loves them. I said, I might try this one for my grandchildren for Halloween.
That is, this is good. I'm going to win dessert now, too. So far I'm winning breakfast with Zeb's pancakes. I'm going to make these and win dessert. So my wife always makes these pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, and they're delicious, and they're from scratch. And
Yeah. Well,
This
these
is my
are
only chance,
Sort
Paula.
of. This is the mix, but you have to add your butter and the pumpkin.
Yeah.
That's just the same as your wife's. So,
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah. And so I'm really the artist still.
Well, you just don't have to.
The
say.
canvas is half filled, but I'm doing something.
You're getting there, honey.
Yeah.
It takes time. Let's see. So I brought also from the Hungry Yankee Moose over in Maine.
Hungry Yankee
over in
Moose.
Auburn. Blondies, which are blonde brownies, which to me are basically chocolate chip bars, I guess. I think. And double chocolate brownie mix. They're nifty. they're easy. And voila, and the kids are always gonna want to reach for something.
Absolutely. Who doesn't love brownies?
I mean,
I love the name too. The Hungry.
pick up a bag of local apples. Also, you got to keep the kids, healthy.
You have local apples? No,
Well, I mean, in the different
somewhere
farms
else,
around here,
Yes.
they're all within 25 miles.
Yeah.
And, you're going to need some for that apple crisp anyway. So you're not eating
Fresh
apples
apples.
out of a jar.
And this is something you brought in. I don't recognize
This is cornbread mix. This will
Really?
make a half a dozen
Oh, wow.
muffins or a small cornbread.
I thought it was going to be like an air freshener or something.
No,
but it's
it's cornbread muffin mix. And the carrot comes in a carrot-shaped thing. The pumpkin looks like pumpkin muffins. What other kinds do we have? Blueberry, apple cinnamon. There's a bunch of them, and they all come like that. That's a really nice hostess gift if you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Like somebody's invited you up for the weekend, come in, put them in a basket, or we can just put them put them together and make it look pretty and go, aren't I wonderful? I thought of you. Now cook. Feed me. Feed me.
I like that idea a lot.
So hopefully the weather will be good and you'll want to be out and enjoy all our valley has to offer. But, if you can't get into those restaurants and you really want to know what your kids are eating, you cook a little. You can make this stuff ahead too and keep
We
it.
love there's so many good restaurants here. You got,
Yeah.
you've got to do them. 27 North behind Zeb's, great for breakfast. But there are times, like again, for me, Sunday morning, I just relish standing at the counter with a cup of coffee and making pancakes.
Yeah.
And now I am going to win pancake morning once and for all.
Well,
thanks
I
to
hope
Zeb's.
so, but don't get her mad at me.
Well, she'll be in next trying to outdo
Oh,
me.
okay.
You'll have
Well,
to
that's all right.
turn around to the next
Friendly
pancake mix.
competition, that's a good thing.
Yes.
But the basic thing is that family time is special. We have to remember that. And the memories you make for your children are special. And for me, I don't get weekends off, so I'm not home making the pancakes.
Bring Paula a pancake over at Zeb's.
Oh,
this
that's all right.
weekend.
I haven't had a pancake in probably a year and a half. I made them for my granddaughter's first birthday. And and my son said, you give them to her, Ma. Well, I'm trying to teach her how to eat with a fork, and she's got just like a little salty
First
kid.
birthday, yeah.
Yeah, she was happy with them.
Absolutely.
So-
Before we let you go, quick tips. It's busy peak foliage time. When should people visit Zeb's? When's your best time?
First thing in the morning.
10 a.m.?
I mean,
Is
there
that
are
when you
times when there's been 40 people outside waiting to get in, especially if it's raining. I would say before 10.
What time do you open, 9 or 10?
We open at 9. I answered the phone today and say, are you open? No, why are you answering the phone? And I said, because you called it. Could have been somebody calling in sick. Thank God it wasn't. And I'm in there at 6 getting ready for all, and then they come in at 7 and 8 and we get everything ready to have at 9 o'clock. And then we're open until 9 o'clock all weekend. And I believe this coming Tuesday, maybe Monday, most people will be gone home. We're going back to a 6 o'clock closing for a few weeks because we've been open, from the last day of school till Labor Day, at 10 o'clock every night. And then it's 10 o'clock on the weekends. And there are still people yelling at you they want to get in at 10. And that's the long day.
Because
there.
they love you, Paula.
They love us. Well, I'm
They
not
only,
there.
they only
I'm
yell
not
at the
there
ones they
then.
love.
Well, but how much sugar does your kid need at 10 o'clock at night? But, we're open in the morning. A lot of people between 11:15 and 1:30 on Sunday is the mad rush for fudge. Everybody leaving because the motels and the condos, you have to be out at 11. Last week, it was even earlier because the Patriots were earlier. So that's not going to happen this week because they're playing tonight.
Yes, we're recording this on a Thursday.
That's right. Sorry, because sometimes I forget to come or it's just so busy I can't leave there. It wouldn't be fair to my coworkers. It's just too busy.
Well, you're in demand, Paula. We want to thank you for
thank
coming
you.
on today. Folks, Zeb's General Store, North Conway Village. If you see Paula, she's probably really busy, but ask her a question anyway because she has the answers to everything.
Well, I always ask the people who stop me when I'm like down the aisles, just remember which way I was going. Remember which direction
Tell
I
me
was
what
going
I was
in.
doing
because,
before you interrupted.
sometimes it's just because when you're there and then somebody else gets you and that, you go, well, what was I doing? But
All right.
I just read on the internet that if you're aware of what you forget, this is a good thing.
That is a good thing.
If you're not aware.
Paula Graham, Zeb's you're one step ahead of me. Paula Graham, Zeb's General Store, and you can shop online, zebs.com. So if you get there at 10:01 and they just closed, you can do all your shopping online.
Peace.
You're watching White Mountains TV.